So energetic to me is a lot of lines, a lot of energy, a lot of like kind of like if this was a line and then I reverberated it, it would kind of like go like this, right? Like it'd be like there would be some type of energy that went through it. So in that situation, as I'm drawing, and this is kind of hard because everything's really big, I'm gonna like try to do it in a way that's like almost like when you're what's that? What is that thing called where you pick up? There's a meter that like when people like when you're dying and they got a beep 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 that monitor, in the hospital. That's why I picture like these lines.
EKG meter.
Yeah, something like that. Except it's like imagine like you hook that up to someone who just stayed up for 3 nights on meth. What would their EKG meter look like? And so this would be my first pass.
Erratic.
I love those words.
I got words today.
You got good words. My words fail me sometimes. All right. So this is where I would start. I would lighten that up. I'd come back again with like maybe a darker color. And again, in this situation, I'm just going to keep drawing with shape. The other thing I'm going to do is, because it's erratic, I'm going to pick a brush that's stiffer. This brush is too soft. I like this brush. This brush is like really harsh. And where's my layers at? Okay, so I kind of like that idea of something like the lightning bolt style, where it kind of like also has the dissipating energy at the back. And again, this would need a couple of passes before I was happy with it, but the rawness is important. I think when people draw, they rush to the happy attaboy, right? Like, look, we're all artists here. And most people ignored us our lives until we drew a cool skull. And then everyone's like, oh, draw me a skull. And we figured out how to use drawing to get attention and to get accolades. And so we would do dumb stuff like in art class or in PE, whatever, like say like math class. Instead of doing math, which we weren't as good at, we would draw something kind of cool on our math homework. Cool skull or something, and then people be like, oh, that's a cool skull, Steve. Nix, that's an awesome skull. And you're like, it's just something I drew. It's kind of like I think that's what's funny about us is once we learn that our drawings can have power over people and people will like us. All right.
Very true.
All right. So yeah. I'm playing with it. The ones in the back I made more energetic. The ones in the front are a little more chill. You can put some meaning behind that if you want. You could even like grab one or two straight out of the coffee cup. My point is this: from here on out, your hand should always be moving, always. So if you're on an airplane, let me get back to where you guys can see me and I can see you guys, because the way this is set up, I can barely see you guys, even though I got my 3 monitors going.
What size is your Cintiq?
This one's a 22. I still have my original one, which was the big one that had the 60-pound weight on the bottom of it.
Oh yeah, insert the back, and you're like,
yeah, you can't move it. So
the coffee table.
Yeah, it's fucking useless. What was I gonna say? Oh, my point is this: you're on an airplane, you're sitting in a lobby, wherever you're at, you can pick up a magazine, draw